Good morning, friends. Hello. Hey. Oh, we're up nice and early today, and we're heading off to Berwick. Yes, we're moving house. We finally got our place done. So a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, about I think 10-15 videos, maybe even more. I made a video about the fact that we were moving into a rental as we were moving between houses. And yeah, so I'm on my way to that place now, but this video is more about my anecdotal experience with the coronavirus, the novel coronavirus from 2019. Now, I'm not a medical expert. I don't know much about I'm not qualified, but I just want to talk about my personal anecdotal experience. This isn't medical advice. This is just what happened to me, and it's the third time that I've had it. Actually, funnily enough, the first time that I had it, we were in Russia at the time during this. Like, we just got back from Australia. And just as the pandemic was hitting, so everything went into lockdown. We were in Russia, in St. Petersburg, and everything was quiet. It was shut down. It wasn't what Australia was later on in the pandemic. Like everything related to lockdown after 2020 in Russia, there was like pretty much no lockdown. Everything was wide open. But anyway, the first time I got it, I felt a little bit iffy. No cough, nothing. No, I don't even remember if I had a temperature, but it was basically nothing. Second time, I did not feel a thing. And the first time I know we had it is because we went and I think I got sick, and then I did I think a few weeks after that, or maybe even a month, did an IgG test, blood test, to see if we had antibodies for the coronavirus, and we did. So I did, and my wife did. And the second time my wife got sick, she was pregnant, and she was a bit not so well for about a weekend, and I didn't feel anything. I didn't have any symptoms at all. Again, we did an IgG or IgM test after the fact. But the third time recently, I don't know what's happened. Maybe it's because we didn't have it for so long, or maybe at the time we had it was just after winter, so our immune systems were adapted to that. But in the summer, man, I tell you, it wasn't nice at all. It was the first time I got that whole shortness of breath thing, and that was probably the scariest, because I was like trying to breathe in, and every time you just felt like you couldn't catch your breath enough. And I'm like, that was the first time I was thinking, well, what if this escalates, because I was reading up about a lot of people who just felt fine, and other people that really quickly, as soon as they started feeling short of breath, they ended up having to go on oxygen tanks. And was reading in the news about the fact that this new there's new variants that are resistant to the vaccine, and I have been vaccinated, and because I've had it multiple times, I thought I was going to be all right, that it was just going to be another bout. But it was really concerning. And the other concerning thing was, that it took a long time. Took 2 weeks to get back to normal. I'm still got a very, very slightly blocked nose, but I don't even know if that's related. And it took 2 weeks to get back to normal. I did read a lot about taking time off training to get back, so you don't push yourself too hard, because I did push myself pretty hard at the beginning when I started to get sick. I went for a run. And I went for it was like a bit very weird. I'm like, I don't know if I should be running, but I did. And then I took about a week break, and then slowly got back into it, and now I'm back to normal. But yeah, look, it's so frustrating. It does make you angry that this whole thing, and who knows where it came from. Like, there's absolutely no one taking responsibility for it, and I think that's why we don't know, and we probably won't know where this thing came from, because the moment that somebody takes responsibility for it, they're liable for all the stuff that's happened. And say if it was a lab leak, then whoever was responsible for the lab, if there was money from the US, there's rumors here and there about the fact that it was a lab leak, right? So say it was, let's propose that it was, then who would be liable for the damages, right? everybody would be. And a lot of people got very angry about it, so I highly doubt that it would just, people would ignore it once there was like an official statement. And the other one was, if it was from a wet market, then also the liability of that. So I don't know. I wonder if that's the case, if that there's just too much at risk, and the significance of the damages that would be incurred and insurance costs and all of that as a result of it. I'm not sure. I don't know about the legalities of certain types of insurance, but I have a feeling that it could be related. Again, anecdotal, just me kind of thinking out loud. So the takeaway is that you might think you're immune, but you might have a good immune response. You might have been boosted and have had the vaccine, but even then, you could be hit by something that knocks you out. So I guess my message today is to cherish every moment, because at that time when I was feeling short of breath, I was concerned that this could escalate. Maybe it was probably unlikely that it would, but it could. And that sense of mortality is like, well, what, I need to get prepared to, if something like that does happen. So life is really kind of precious in that respect. It's that you don't know when things can just turn, and then next thing you know, you're not around. So guys, I hope you make the most of your day, week, month. Appreciate and be grateful for what you've got. And I'm gonna say goodbye for this week, and I'm going to our new place to pick up some deliveries, furniture deliveries, and then back into the office, the other home office. So guys, thanks for listening. I hope you're feeling well. I hope you don't get sick, and I look forward to speaking to you in the next video. Catch ya. Bye.